invented the sandwich?
Oh, it's the Earl of Sandwich, isn't it?
Oh, it isn't. We've said it before, telling it no. So that's the Earl on the right there, fourth Earl of Sandwich. He can take credit for fizzy drinks. He was the fourth Earl of Sandwich and the first Lord Commissioner of the Admiralty, and he backed the English chemist Joseph Priestley to invent a system for making carbonated water for the Navy. He thought it would cure scurvy. I mean, it didn't, but Priestley did invent carbonated water, which he first published his method in 1767.
Wow.
Why did they need carbonated water?
Well, you've got to have something with your scotch, I think, is the way forward.
OK.
No, they thought it would cure scurvy.
I went to Japan a couple of years ago and they had scotch and soda. They're so crazy about scotch and soda. They had it on draft at, like, -2 degrees.
So,
it was...
Is it pre-mixed?
Yeah, pre-mixed, on draft, scotch and soda.
They make their own scotch by the billions of gallons, don't they? So
yeah, they do.
Is it relatively inexpensive?
Well, no, they make some of the best scotches in the world. You know, Hibiki 30 is like one of the greats, but... Yeah, they're very into it. Because they bought the barrels from Scotland in the 70s when the Scottish business was on its arse. So they've got all the good barrels.
But they can legitimately call it Scotch?
They just call it... to be honest, they just call it whiskey. They call it Japanese whiskey. It's,
OK,
yeah,
fine.
To be fair. Anyway, longest recorded sandwich, over 2/5 of a mile long. 735 metres. It was made in Beirut in 2011. Chicken, lettuce, tomato and pickles, in case you're wondering. And they invented a special oven to put it so the dough could cook really slowly.
That feels like a fundraiser.
Yeah, it's a fundraiser. Apparently, we are eating more and more sandwiches, according to the British Sandwich Association.
There's nothing bleaker than a British sandwich, is there?
Is there?
Honestly, is it? You go to any other country, you go to Denmark and they've got these beautiful open sandwiches. You go to America, they have to put, like, poles in it to keep it together. Do you know what I mean? They like stake these things, and then you get this. You go into like a service station or something in this country, and you're just like, it's this bleak kind of crayfish and rocket kind of.
Oh, and do you know what makes me very, very gross? Right, you see.
It's whatever you're thinking of now.
It's when they put the filling just in the middle.
In the middle, and then there's nothing on the outside.
I don't like a sandwich when you bite in the front and all the insides are making a break for it out the back.
Yeah,
I don't like one of those.
You know the secret to avoid that? You've got to sit on the sandwich first.
Yes.
What do you call a left-handed lemon?
A potato.
No, but you're thinking along the right lines. We're talking about molecules and their arrangement.
You mean the opposite to a lemon?
Yeah, exactly. The mirror image of its molecular arrangement.
Orange.
Is the right answer. There's a lemon, obviously.
7 points.
There's an orange, 7 points. That's your number.
You know I'm good at catching.
There, you can stop a roll. There you go. Fair enough. There's a lemon for you. There we are. Who else wants one?
Yeah, go on.
Well done. Have a lemon. There you are.
I'm all right, Steve.
Do they make scissors for both? Or just a lemon? Just a lemon cuts out boys and girls together in a piece of paper, and the orange is going, I'm rubbish at this.
He's left-handed.
Yeah, it just looks like a bunch of oranges falling over.
It's along those lines, Johnny, yes. The arrangement of the aroma molecules is exactly the same, except a mirror image. And the result is as different a smell as the smell of a lemon to an orange.
So if you smell an orange from the wrong direction, it smells like a lemon?
It doesn't quite work like that, because this particular quality of chirality, as it's called, is present in our nose molecules as well. So it hooks onto them, and we recognise them in the same way.
So the molecules, as it were, dock with other molecules in a certain direction?
Yeah, kind of do. It's all very chemical, obviously, but it's interesting because all these chemicals that are discovered to be right-handed and left-handed, like glucose, only right-handed glucose can be metabolized by the body. And so natural glucose in sugar, for example, is all right-handed, and all the left-handed ones are the diet ones, sucralose and that sort of thing, which are the ones that aren't metabolized, and therefore you can eat as much as you like without gaining weight, because they don't get metabolized by the body. So there are useful sides to it, this kind of handedness of chemicals.
You've got to go in and ask for right-handed fruit.
Are you left or right-handed? Which are you?
I'm right-handed, but you know what's really interesting?
Yeah.
My friend thinks he's right-handed, but his wife thinks his handwriting is so bad because he's left-handed and lives in denial.
Ah. Any left-handers?
No, he's
right-handed?
rubbish.
Do you know the proportion of right-handed people around the world, not just as opposed to left-handed?
9 out of 10.
Just about. It's a little less. They think it's between 70 and 90.
It'll be far less when the war comes.
With the what? The Morecambes?
The Walcombes.
What's a Walcombe?
The left-handed and the right-handed.
Walcombe.
Not when the war.
Oh, when the war comes, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I thought it was a family called the Walcombes. Or
Like, trivial trick can stop you falling asleep at the wheel.
You're driving late at night, I think.
Yeah.
Heater up, right?
Yeah.
Mellow music on.
Yeah.
Seat back,
Yeah.
power nap.
Yeah.
Put on the cruise control, go, wake me up when we get to Birmingham.
I was once on one of those, you know, those superhighways in America, and I drove past a man who was fully asleep up against the window, like that. So I drove like crazy to get away from him, and I saw him at the next services, so he clearly... It was fine.
You know the driver's on the other side in America.
Right, trivial trick to stop you falling asleep. We are going down under. So does anybody know the Bruce Highway, which is in Queensland? It's over 1,000 miles long, unbelievably boring, long, dull stretches of road, and there is a big danger that drivers might nod off. So to keep motorists alert, the authorities posed trivia questions on special fatigue zone road signs, and then the answer is a bit further on another sign. So here are some of the questions that appear on the fatigue zone signs. What is a monotreme? Anybody? It's any mammal that lays eggs. What made Gympie famous? It's a town in Queensland. Gold is the answer. Unbelievable gold field discovered in the 1860s.
There's a risk of road rage in between the junctions, isn't there? Because if you're like, what is a monotreme?
Well, what if you get off at the exit just before the answer?
Right, you'll never know.
There must be someone that lives in that town going, we'll never know.
In the United States, at the start of the 20th century, the Farmers Anti-Automobile Association, which I quite like, they wanted to have trick road signs, and the idea was that they were going to read, the speed limit this year is a secret. Motorists breaking it will be fined $10. People believed it was a genuine rule, even though nobody had the power to enforce it. I think it's great. The first man in Britain to be fined for speeding was a man called Walter Arnold in 1896. He was doing 8 miles an hour.
He's a maniac!
Maniac!
Oh, crazy Wally.
They didn't even offer him a speed awareness course first.
I know, it's ridiculous. That is not actually him, but that is the same car that he was driving. He was chased down by a policeman on a bicycle. The actual speed limit was 2 miles an hour. He was fined a shilling for speeding, but he was fined 5 shillings for not having a man with a red flag in front of him.
That's quite a lot slower than walking, isn't it?
Yeah, it's unbelievably slow. And, in fact, the law changed after he was brought to court in Kent. There is a 3D zebra crossing. I don't know if you've seen this in North London.
Yes, it's St John's Wood High Street.
Yes, there.
Yeah.
And actually, we've got a photograph. You can see the difference depending on which angle you come at it. Look, it's really clever, isn't it?
It's near my house. We're actually saving up for a 3D Beatles to walk across.
Fun fact, when they first unveiled this, they used a painted curtain.
One of my favourite facts about driving, one of the worst traffic jams ever recorded was in Beijing in 2010, and it was 62 miles long, and it lasted for 12 days. And part of the problem was heavy lorries were heading into the city as part of a road construction programme intended to ease traffic problems.
I really love that by that zebra crossing there's an opticians. It's just really funny to me that...
Oh, yes, that's very good.
You see this go, oh, thank God I need one.
Yeah.
I always thought if I opened an optician's, I'd do the shop sign in a blurry font.
Yeah. It's the favourite tool of a lesbian builder.
Hammer!
Yes, Joe.
Jeremy Clarkson.
I'm going to give you 2 points for that.
Is it a female-to-female hose augmenter?
Wow. That's a great thought, but no, it isn't.
I don't know what that is, but it's made me aroused.
Yeah. Is it a man flange?
I don't know what it is, but I'm aroused again.
Yeah.
I'll just show you my toolbox. That's the most excited I've been with a prop.
Wait, I think I know. Is it the special lesbian glue?
I know that. It's called a clit stick.
stick.
Yes,
I'm writing that down.
Isn't it not that special group, no more males?
OK, I will show you...
I'm writing down Klitzig also.
What's this? OK, so this...
Oh, it's one of those.
It's a flexible...
a lesbian rule.
Yeah, it remembers the shape of whatever you measure. So, for example, should I wish to measure this particular watermelon, you do it like that.
Measuring watermelons, classic lesbian.
I know, right? So then I want to measure my own head, I can do that. And it turns out I'm bigger than a watermelon, that kind of thing.
Oh.
So it was named after ones used by the ancient Greek stonemasons on Lesbos, and it was made with pliable lead, and it allows you to follow the contours of any moulding. And Aristotle talked about it. He mentioned it because it's a metaphor to argue that, for example, law and justice should be flexible and applied to specific circumstances. And today, they're not called lesbian rules anymore, which I think is a shame. They're called flexible curve rules.
No fun in that.
No, where's the fun in that, exactly?
Bendy.
Bendy lady
Bendy
stick.
Wendy. It's a Bendy Wendy.
What do you think this is called?
Punishment.
Oh, that's
Oh, it's a file.
Is
For
it
getting out of jail? We put it in a cake.
Is it special?
That'd be a hell of a cake, wouldn't it? It's a very coarse file. It's used for metalwork.
Hasp. Is it a hasp?
No, it's called a flat bastard.
Fat bastard.
No, a flat. Can I say?
What a fat bastard, you fat bastard!
Which underwater creature has the most teeth?
Is it Esther Ranson on a scuba diving holiday?
Excellent 80s reference.
Ryland Clark on a submarine. Hang up to date there.
Is it going to be tiny teeth and a tiny, tiny, toothy creature?
It is, my darling. You've done this show before. It's called an umbrella slug. Umbraculum umbraculum.
It looks like a daffodil.
Don't you think it looks like it's dressed for a sort of Gone with the Wind party? It has more than 10,000 teeth, and in its lifetime, it will go through 750,000, possibly more than 750,000.
What?
So the shark, by comparison, if it was the toothiest shark, it'll have only a few hundred in its mouth at any one time, and it'll grow to about 30,000 in its lifetime. This one, 250,000 teeth. So,
why?
Well, human teeth are made of calcium phosphate. The umbrella slug's teeth are sort of long ribbons of chitin. So that's the same material that make up...
Kites.
Kites, yes. Crustacean exoskeletons or insect exoskeletons, squid beaks, things like that. And the slug's mouth is located at the bottom of its foot, OK? It's in a cleft which opens up as it crawls on top of sea sponges. So they are able to scrape food off the floor, and basically the teeth are constantly worn down and replaced by an ever-growing chitinous conveyor belt. So it's constant teeth renewal.
Chitinous conveyor belt.
I know, that's good, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, for it to be a tooth, doesn't it need to have, like, at least some quality of a tooth?
Not on this show.
It's not made of calcium.
It's an existential question.
Yeah. So what are teeth used for? They're used to grasp at the food. They're used to break the food up, and it does do that. It scrapes at the food and, and ingests it. So
so
I mean, I don't know.
Are you happy with that, Lara?
Yeah. I mean, I guess if she said it really sternly.
But like,